that though the story ended on a very vague note, we are not sure about the exact ending what it was, but as we can see that Ishwaran was a very good storyteller, so we could conclude that it was Ishwaran who was playing with the mind of Mahendra. Maybe Ishwaran did not like the place and he wanted to go back, or maybe it could be any reason, that's why he narrated the story to Mahendra, or maybe it is really true thing which actually happened, but as Ishwaran is a storyteller, so maybe we are not believing his words, but it could also be a possibility. But higher possibility is for sure this, that Ishwaran, who was so good at telling stories, he used to cook up his stories. Even the Tusker story, if you see, which we heard, the first story, it does not seem to be true. A small kid cannot fight an elephant that is so huge. Elephant would just put a toe on him and the child would die. So I believe that Ishwaran, he was such a smart person who could narrate this story and make people believe it to be true. So obviously even the fetus, the women, the ghost women carrying fetus, was actually also a not true story. It was a baseless story just to create an effect and fear. He maybe have narrated it because he enjoyed creating lot of suspense, lot of humor, and these kind of to arouse basically human emotions. He just loved doing that. Now we all are educated people and should not believe on everything we hear. Like Mahendra, he clearly said the story to be baseless, but somewhere he still believed it. Now as a educated people, we need to take care that we should not believe on everything we hear. It should not be like that we are believing everything we are hearing. It should not be like that. We should know what to hear, what to believe and what not to believe, and should work upon it on ourselves, that whether this is true or not. We should use our rational thinking before actually jumping up to conclusions. Now one should inculcate qualities of Ishwaran. Now Ishwaran had a lot of good qualities. His value of dedication, he was so dedicated. So we should be so dedicated as Ishwaran is. Ishwaran is not only dedicated towards his story but towards his work also. The way he used to cook food, he was very good cook also. And he was always cheerful. We have never seen Ishwaran sad, and as Mahendra also describes Ishwaran, even after getting the scolding from his boss, next day also Ishwaran was very cool. So Ishwaran is full of cheerful person who is very relaxed and always very happy, plus he has a lot of good creativity which he also uses in his story. So this was actually a small character sketch of Ishwaran. So this was all what is in the story.